Would you like to present your report, and then we will close the meeting and have a cup of tea?
And we're going to be very short to compensate. Kia ora, everyone. This is the only picture we've got, and we got it this morning because this is the stationer's paper plus at Barrington, who has volunteered his window on several occasions to help the community board in its activities. And this is the Edible Gardens, same as what Ali was talking about, the Edible Gardens Awards that are due for judging this month. And he put this great display up, and there's tomatoes draped down the side and things. And so, cooperation with the council, which is almost unprecedented. We've got several Part A's. Most of them are without controversy, I would think. The one that's caused the most angst probably is Rapaki and Vernon. Every black fern and her dog and the rest of the world goes up Rapaki track at least once in their lifetime and treks up. And the locals are fed up with not being able to get out of their houses or get down the street. It's taken a very long time, and I'd like to thank the traffic engineers, particularly John Dorr, for the patience with which they've gone through this, because Rapaki Road was raised a couple of years ago, but it's been difficult to sort because it has a flow-on effect to the other terraces on the Port Hills, who believe that once Rapaki is sorted, the other terraces will be overparked as well. So it's been quite a stressful issue. The other thing that we got from it was that half of Rapaki Road is in Linwood Central, Heathcote, and we had to have a joint meeting. This must test the patience of staff. We had to have a joint meeting to decide one side of the road and the other side of the road, and staff even tried to get it sorted at one time, but we didn't get a caucus in one party didn't provide a caucus, so they had to, in the end, have two meetings on it. But we're going to have that. We're going to have that issue again with Dyers Pass Road, which is being decided by the two boards. I just want to mention one more thing. We're organising in our ward a licensing briefing, alcohol licensing briefing for residents and community groups in February, and in March we're organising a discussion around the district plan. We'd like to have an informed community on these two issues, and but we were beaten to one of those issues by the Spreydon Network, which is a residents' association in Spreydon, who had a meeting of their own the other day on alcohol licensing, and they invited the health board and community law in to explain the issues, and good on them. And I attended the meeting, and it was extremely interesting. I have asked for additional information on the licensing laws to also provide factual evidence to support proposals that are opposed to extra alcohol licensing in an area on the grounds that the number of licences does affect the community in terms of damage to the community with the additional numbers that can provide alcohol. Apparently the evidence is mixed, but does fall on the side of the numbers of alcohol dispensers having an effect on the community. Personally, I believe that alcohol should be subject to a change in attitude, as smoking was, where over the consequences of drinking too much alcohol becomes unacceptable to the community, just as smoking has become unacceptable to the community. And I don't believe we're anywhere near that yet. That's it, apart from the Part A's.
Very good. So I presume that this is a Tim and a Phil mover and seconder. Are there any questions? So move Tim, seconder